Hello all, and how are things with you? If this is the first time we're meeting, I'm Mead, and I run a luxury brand called Imperfektus. This is our first episode in a series called The Finer Things, where we look at the best the world have to offer and why it may be worth it to you. Today, we're having a taste of Glengoyne's 15-year. Now, this has not been provided by Glengoyne, so you're getting an honest review. Let's see what we have. Now, they've done really well on the box. It does show well. It has some wonderful red reflective elements, and it doesn't do too much. I think they kept it very classic. It does have modern touches, but very classic overall. Now, the bottle, elegant in simplicity, does have the Glengoyne kind of embroidery, if you will, in the back, and it does have touches of red to match with the box, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more to showcase it, because without the box, I feel like the box outdoes the bottle. But all in all, really lovely. Let's get into it. Always funny with foil being picky details. Now, regardless of whether you're a novice or an expert, I let you in on a little secret that I teach. It can be really easy to singe the nose, so if you open the mouth and breathe through the mouth over the glass, you get all the wonders and none of the pain. Really delicate. Really delicate. Now, the thing to note about this particular vintage, it's a blend of bourbon and sherry. So you have what should be a lot of sweetness coming across. Lots of caramel, lots of fruits, and you can describe it 1,000 different ways, but it really does shine with honey. Let's tuck in. Now, the thing to note is that it does have a bit of heads left in. It does come across not pungently hot. Like, it's not something where you think, oh goodness, that's... It lets you know it's there. It announces itself. But it doesn't burn the mouth. The palate is not racked. It does leave a wonderful warmth. Very sweet. Sweet honey and heat. I think that's the best way to kind of wrap it up. Beautiful. It does linger. So there's that. But very simple. Really enjoyable. Oh, goodness. Let's have a second taste of that. Now, the thing to note about Glengoyne, and this is across the board with them, they do not do peated malt. So if you're accustomed to, like, I love an Islay. I love the roller coaster of smoke and all of that. You do not get that here. It is much more just about the malt and about the wood being used, not about the smoke. So if that's what you would define as Scotch, which commonly I would as well, you're going to be thrown off. Take that in mind when you are looking for this. It will just be that way. And this is coming in at 96%, 96 proof, 43%. So it's not, crazy overproof or anything like that. Again, as I mentioned, it does have some heat on the tongue, but it's in a pleasing way. Like, have it during winter, absolutely wonderful. Something else that's curious about Glengoyne is that for decades at this point, I've been teaching and talking about what, Scotch regions are and all of that. Now, you can talk about what things exist as on paper. And when you look at, the divide between the Highlands and the Lowlands, I've been saying for a while that there's really a hidden one in between the Midlands. And as it turns out, they kind of define that. I've been correct this whole time, proven correct now. And the reason why is because they actually do part of their work above the border and part of it below. So you're really splitting the middle when it comes to this particular distillery. And the thing about it that I would say, if you're looking to purchase this for yourself or for, a gift for someone, something special, if you or who you're, shopping for don't particularly care for peated malt, they don't care for the plaster, that kind of really specific chemically smell, which if you don't like it, it's there, it's going to announce itself. This is a completely different animal, but still being a Scotch whisky. We have loads more things to discuss in the future. Be sure to let us know what you'd like to see next. Slán